Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining the Earrings by Angela podcast. Today, we are going to talk about self-confidence in relation to the blog post, 7 Reasons to Vibe Higher. Now, this is no secret, you guys. We are actually going through the 7 chakras so that we can reach that higher level of vibration. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, we're going to focus on our self-confidence today because that's going to get us to vibing higher on another level. Because you know what? Here's where the freedom is. When we stop caring about what others think about what we're doing and we don't let that fear set in, boy, let me tell you, that's when the confidence starts to grow. So how many of you, like I can see you raising your hands, but just tickle me for a minute. How many of you have heard that fear is false evidence appearing real, right? It is. So here's the thing, you guys. Don't be afraid to jump out into the unknown. Actually, that's where the actual adventure begins. But how do you get to that point? You guys, it's a lot of self-talk. And you're gonna really, really need to boost yourself up with affirmations. Hey, listen. So here's an example. You're afraid to go to the gym because maybe you feel like, everyone's going to be staring at me on the treadmill, or I don't want to be, my perception is that when I think of yoga, everyone's tight, skinny, and they're, flexible. Hey, guess what? Go to the yoga class. Everyone is not doing the crow, and oh my God, I still have yet to master that. Everyone is not doing that. No one's staring at you. This is about your building your confidence. And so actually, here's a quick story. And if you really want to hear the full story of this, you can check out my YouTube video on how the chakras changed or how I transformed my life through the chakras, right? Listen, because we're actually dealing with the solar plexus. So I was that one who was afraid to go to the yoga class. How about I just keep it real? Booyah. We're just going to keep it real. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to be laughing at me because I can't do these poses. But guess what? Everyone starts somewhere. And when I walked into the room, first of all, I was surprised that I was the youngest one in there. So I'm in there with the elders. I love the elders, you guys. Spend time with them. And all of a sudden, I was like, I can do this. I was inspired. It took that confidence to just say, you know what, screw this. I'm just going, no matter what happens. And I am so glad I did that. First of all, I made friends in the first 5 minutes. That's awesome. But that's where I learned how to get past my fears. In the YouTube video, I talk about the Pilates class that I took and some other stuff about love and relationships. So you can check that out. But so what I learned was, first of all, doing something that I wasn't comfortable doing created a different flow in my life. And it gave me that self-confidence, like, hey, wait a minute. This is one thing that was on my list. I did it and I didn't die. It didn't kill me. It actually lifted my spirits. I made better connections. It opened up a window that I didn't even know existed. And that was one of the first lessons of self that I learned, and I became more confident, because now I'm doing better things for me, not because somebody else wanted me to, but it was for me. And that boosted my self-esteem. And I would tell myself, you can do this. This is not as hard as you think. Guess what fear is? It's really us anticipating things that may not even happen. Nobody laughed at me in yoga. Nobody was looking at me like, hey, look at Thickums over there trying to, get her namaste on. Y'all, for real, people talk like that. But no one was thinking that. I was greeted with kindness, and the atmosphere was beautiful. I was more connected to my body and less of, embarrassed by it. I embraced it. And all because I took the courage to face fear in the face, right? So that's another thing that I could cross off my list. How else do you let go of the fear? Write down some things that you're afraid of, and I want you to make affirmations for those, okay? And actually, you can download the affirmation cards. I'll put the link in the comment section, but you can download the affirmation cards that go with the solar plexus and talks about self-confidence. So when I said that I was having trouble, like being afraid that someone's going to judge me and my strength. Well, you know what my affirmation was and how I got to that yoga class? My affirmation was, today I honor myself. How do you honor yourself? You focus on what you want. You focus on what drives you to be a better person. What are your likes? What are your loves? Celebrate yourself every day. So you better be damn sure that I celebrated myself after that yoga class. I was like, man, I'm like Beyonce and them. I'm feeling myself. If you haven't heard that video, YouTube it. You will start feeling yourself. But as I was preparing and those negative thoughts were coming into my mind as I'm getting dressed for this yoga, I said, nope, not today, not today. Today I honor myself. And I would just say that. And then I would find songs, I would sing and dance to in the car on my way to the yoga class to keep my vibrations high. And then I would change the lyrics and to be like, today I honor myself. So now I'm not just saying it, I'm singing it. But guess what? That little change got me to that class. And guess what happened? Not only did I say, today I honor myself, I was like, man, after that class, I was like, damn, today I really do honor myself. And I celebrated me. That fear was gone. I crossed that off the list. I became a regular in yoga. And then guess what? I asked myself, what's next? What else? So that is what I want you to do. Write a list of your fears. Write the affirmations that are going to cancel out those fears and build your self-confidence. Face that fear right in the face. And I want you to be brave enough to do what it is that you want to do. Okay? So comment below and let us know what one of your affirmations was and how it helped you. Okay? And don't forget, click on the link in the comments to download your solar plexus affirmation cards. And subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss an episode. I am so excited to high vibe with you. You guys, this is amazing. I'm loving it. And you know what? If you liked this if you're liking this series and you're like, dang, I want more, always, always, always feel free to reach out to me. There's also a high vibing mini challenge that is 7 days to a better you. And there's a link for that as well. And until then, you guys, keep high vibing, and I'll catch you in the next series.